It's game number 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals here on EA Sports. Capital One Arena in our nation's capital. Tonight, the Washington Wizards taking on the Boston Celtics. Along with Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Wizards coming into play. They were winners in game 1. That's critical to get that first one in a 5-game series.
And the important thing to remember here is that this is not a 7-game series. We're only going 5. So you've got to bring it each and every night and play like your season depends on it.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Nurkic. And a throwdown.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Celtics have it. From the painted area, won't go down. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Oh, emphatic slam.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Yusuf Nurkic sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. Takes it coast to coast and a strong finish at the rim.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets a look. Can't hit.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Now the Celtics going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Almost. Unlucky bounce.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Bam Adebayo with a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
And he scores. Jay, he may have taken a big step that time, but they'll count the bucket.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Boston secures the rebound. Long heave from three-quarters court. We've reached the end of the first quarter here in game number 2. We're back with more after this. You're watching the Eastern Conference Finals on EA Sports. On to the second quarter. Neither team. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Deep left corner. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
It's not a travel if it looks pretty.
Wizards with the basketball. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
And hits the first free throw.
Good shot, good shot.
Goes 2 for 2. Cashes in for 2.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen coming. Gilgeous-Alexander. Not that time.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Stuffs it down with authority.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Nice pass to set things up. Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
And he'll go to the foul line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Celtics have it. Nothing going here on that drive. And count the basket inside.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Dives for it. Not afraid to mix it up. With the interception. To Gilgeous-Alexander. From the outside, no good.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Now preparing to shoot at the line.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
Knocks down the first. Two for two on that trip. Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for two. Late heave to beat the buzzer. We reached halftime here in Game 2. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Wizards absolutely dominated the competition in the first half. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. These are the guys getting buckets for the Washington Wizards.
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy his way to a special game. Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Throws it down with the defender all over him.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Great hustle. That's what you like to see. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
To Gilgeous-Alexander. Here comes the screen. Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the three. They need something to go down. It's no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Play is stopped. Timeout Boston, as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Time to shuffle things up. That's rebounded by the Wizards. Knocks it down from mid-range.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
He knocks it down, Jay.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Count the basket inside.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Runner here won't go.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Beyond the arc for three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jacking back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Gets a look. Can't hit. From long range. Desperation shot here from half court. 3 quarters down, the Wizards way out in front. It's the Celtics with the ball as we start this 4th and final quarter. And not a whole lot you could do in this situation other than give it your best shot.
And players don't like to hear this, Ed, but the reality of the matter is this is a character-building opportunity. Yes, you may lose this game, but that does not mean that you do not fight each and every possession.
Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim, short. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
He throws it down.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
To Gilgeous-Alexander. Throws it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. The drive, right to the basket. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Substitution being made in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's a chance from long range. Washington has the rebound. Takes it coast to coast, and the strong finish at the rim.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Gilgeous-Alexander. Here comes the screen. Wizards pull down the board. Driving right to the basket. Bradley Beal. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
The painted area won't go down. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
throw's good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Ball's controlled by Boston. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Rebound taken by the Wizards. To Beal. Nurkic. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Lets it fly from long range, knocks it down. Defender has to get there.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Look at the fight for that ball. We'll get a jump. They're in position. Let's see who can retain it. Deep three at the buzzer. The Wizards are the winners. They'll take a commanding 2-0 lead into Game 3 of this 5-game series. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
David Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Wizards were merciless in this game. They did plenty of great things, but we all know what's going to be remembered are the dunks. And you know what? I'm going to remember nothing but the dunks as well. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Washington Wizards.
Player of the game.
And what we have here are highlights worth 1,000 words. There's no question he stood out amongst the rest in today's matchup.